How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and this video is brought to us by Simply Carbon Fiber. I will talk about them in a bit. You guys have heard about them on my channel, and that's for a good reason. More on that in a second. Today, though, we are going to be looking at the cream of the crop, the best of the best when it comes to the car scene, and that is people that are building their cars. Sadly, these people are looking to part ways with their cars, but we get to see their cars for sale and see if they're asking a fair price. Some of these goofballs think that their BRZs are worth $100,000. I don't understand why, but today we're gonna see if these cars that I've picked are worth their weight in water. If you guys see any of these posts for sale, send them to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. Without further ado, let's dive right in. All right, first car is a 2004 Mazda RX8. Now, before you click off this video, because RX8, the RX8 is kind of a piece of shit car. We already know that. You don't got to tell me down in the comments unless you really want to. But this person did something cool, and in the first photo they show what they did. They took out that POS rotary and threw in something, the ultimate reliable engine, an engine from Jesus himself. We got the 2JZ GTE VVTi right here with a single turbo, and it actually fits pretty decent underneath the hood. I feel like Mazda should have just stole this from Toyota and just made it happen, because I feel like it'd be a pretty hot car if it actually had that. Now, I don't know how I feel about the cherry red or the bright red high vis looking valve covers and turbo, but who cares? We already know it's going to run great, so how it looks is one thing. Now, on the exterior, he put an aftermarket front bumper on. Looks like it provides a lot of airflow for that intercooler. It looks like he's still on stock wheels, which is kind of surprising, because I would imagine you need something wider for what he's got underneath the hood. He's got an aftermarket rear end as well, dual tip exhaust. It would have been so cool. Now, I don't know if there's room for it, but if he got like the angle, you know, the 45 kind of like angle, like the Supra exhaust, you know, like the one I have, that would be so cool. Or even like a Supra style wing, not literally take a Mark IV Supra wing and throw it on this, but like, you know, one like this, but with a little bit more of an arch, you know, kind of like paying homage to the Supra. The stock wheels just kills it, in my opinion, because you just know that this thing is just going to just put rubber on pavement and just slide all over the street. So it's kind of sketch. I feel like it's kind of a death machine as is. The interior looks untouched. Now, he has an aftermarket gauge cluster, because I don't think the Mazda and Toyota computers are going to talk to each other. But the shifter location, everything, all this, the interior looks like it's still all there. So that's great. It is kind of awkward how, you know, Mazda threw in a lot of triangles into the interior and just all over the car, and, you know, kind of like teasing, like, haha, we have a rotary, look at the Dorito, all that stuff, and then it's gone. I need a screen like that on my Mustang. Like my Mustang with the Coyote, the screen that I have is like, it works, but I need something that, this thing probably like is super responsive, probably costs a couple $1,000s, real nice. Mine, few $100. It works, but I need something better, something more permanent. All right, let's look in his description. He's asking for $21,000, which doesn't seem too far-fetched. I sold the WAP with the 2JZ for $14,000, so it's not too far off. And this is a GTE, so I think it's actually worth it. He says it's pushing 20 pounds of boost, which would put him well over 600 wheel horsepower. I think my car at 14 pounds of boost did 560, so he's well over that. He said he's got a lot of money invested in it. Come test drive it. That's a ballsy request. But yeah, honestly, if you're looking for a weird car, this kind of looks like the weird car for you, as long as you're in Florida. Dude, some slicks on that bad boy. Oh, thing would hurt feelings. The RX8 is a small car. I wonder how much it weighs. Whatever. All right, $21,000 seems like a fair price. So far, so good. You know what also seems like a fair price? Simply Carbon Fiber's carbon fiber wallet. Now, this wallet has been my daily carry for a few weeks now, and I absolutely love it. It's lightweight, it looks stylish, it's not intrusive in your pockets or anything like that, and it has a money clip and enough room to hold multiple cards inside it. These wallets make great gifts for car enthusiasts or just anyone looking for a new wallet. Or if you want other carbon fiber stuff, check out their website, link in description down below. The finish and the shine on it, I don't know if you guys can see it, super reflective. It might be a little smudgy because it's been, you know, handled by me, but trust me, you could see and feel the quality of the carbon. Check them out, link in description down below. Thank you, Simply Carbon Fiber, for sponsoring this video, and let's go to the next car. Next car, moving out from the JDM into the domestic market. We got the 2016 Ford Mustang GT Coupe, two-door, $26,000. All right, I mean, that's a pretty decent price. I feel like that's kind of what they're going for. Now, this first photo, I'm seeing some slicks bulging out, so it's a little nerve-wracking, because to me that means that it's probably rubbing, probably got some shit fitment, which means that it's probably got shit parts throughout it. To me, that says that you're just ordering stuff and not double checking that it's correct for your vehicle. Now the front end, we got a carbon fiber hood. The fitment looks pretty good. He's on stock wheels that are super sunken in, so he's got super far sticking out wheels in the rear, super sunken in wheels up front. Looks pretty goofy. He kind of blacked out his front bumper to make it look like the GT500, so already on the exterior kind of not liking it. He's got a Ford Performance sticker up front. It's just kind of like a little cringy, you know, like we get it, you know, it's a Ford. Now his roof, I think he's showing some dents. Some birds dropped some huge logs on his roof and just dented the shit out of it. Oh god, yeah, fucking flock of peacocks, am I right? I hate that look. When the tires stick out so crazy, go put some flares on that shit. Do something. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, at least he has some power to back it up. He's got a Roush supercharger. It is an automatic, but he's got the Roush might be the carb legal one supercharger. Now, where is he? He's out in Georgia. Don't know their smog laws. Probably a lot better than California's. So he's probably able to just let loose with this bad boy. The interior looks pretty nice. He's got some gauges. You know, he's got his helmet in there. The seat looks kind of used. I just really don't like the wheel and tire setup on this thing. If this thing had some good wheels and tires, man, it would completely change the whole car, because right now it looks super fucking goofy. Now I'm sure it rips. Let's read his description. He's a 2016 5.0 Roush supercharged stage 3 79mm pulley with 700 wheel horsepower, automatic, 6-speed, perfect weekend or drag car, and a daily reliable driver. It's got a Circle D 3500 stall converter, long tube headers, 15-inch rear conversion, 3.15 gears. Those are tall ass gears. 15-inch rear wheel conversion. It's a really fast car. Change oil every 2,500 miles. That's kind of too quick. Runs a 6.6 at 105 miles per hour in the 8th. It's cool. I honestly feel like he's asking a really fair price. Once again, someone that isn't fucking head over their heels about their car asking a pretty fair price. Oh, it does have 112,000 miles. He's asking an okay price, okay? I mean, you are getting a 700 wheel horsepower car, but mileage is kind of up there. I was thinking you're still below 100,000. Not bad. Definitely not the worst, but a little bit of negotiating probably needed. Next car, somebody who is absolutely batshit crazy. A 1994 Toyota Supra Turbo liftback hatchback 2-door for a whopping $200,000 in Honolulu, Hawaii. It has 130,000 miles on it, manual transmission. I don't give a shit. $200,000? If this isn't the car that Paul Walker took a shit on, you ain't getting that. I just feel like that is way too high, especially with 130,000 miles on it. If it's a low mileage one, clean, OEM, I could totally see it going for that. But a modified one, you're fucking crazy. I'm sorry. Let's look at his photos. I mean, he's got some slicks on it. Does he have beadlocks on it? He has beadlocks in this photo. No beadlocks in this photo. Cool. He has the same diffuser I have, except he has the extra carbon little wings on it. I just felt like it was a little bit too much. Unless I had the TRD wing like him, I feel like it was just a little bit too much. A little bit too much going on. You got the little like taco shell right there. It's cool. Okay, it's a nice purple paint job. I mean, it's a clean Supra. It looks like he has Recaros in it. It's right-hand drive. He's got a carbon front lip on it. I like the car. He's got the same muffler I have on mine. I like the car. I like it. I just don't think it's worth $200,000. I don't care who you are. That's crazy. I don't know if he's doing that so people will talk him down, but that is crazy. He's got a, I don't even think it's a quick release. I think he just has an aftermarket steering wheel. Looks like he's got the diamond stitched Recaros. Like I said, right hand drive. Curious if it's a V160 or a T56, because that will also change how much it's worth. Looks like it's a 2JZ, a GTE, VVTi. So once again, those are NA valve covers. Bro. No. What the heck? Okay, we got a... That's a 2JZ GE. Bro, what? I mean, he could have built the GE, but that you usually put a GTE head on that. That's... What? Okay, all right. We got to investigate. This is pissing me off. All right, it's 1,000 horsepower, 825 torque, fully built, 1994 Supra for $200,000. He says it's a GTE. This car is a 2JZ GTE. Dude, those are GE valve covers. They have the dip for the intake manifold to go up and over. So take that with a grain of salt. That looks like a GE to me. No one in their right mind, Unless it has to do with his coil packs. No, no one in the right mind would do that. Here's everything that's done. RSP billet, main cap, ARP main stud kit, ARP head studs. He's got Brian Crower HD H rods, ARP head gasket. Okay, I want to see. He's on AEM Infinity, diamond pistons, 10-to-1 compression ratio, polished pulleys, 60mm wastegate, turbo smart BOV. Dude, he doesn't have like anything super crazy. All he has is a built motor in a Supra. It's not like a super crazy rare Supra. So you mean to tell me if I go and toss a built motor into my 93 Supra, it's a $200,000 car? I call bullshit. The turbo doesn't even look that big too. It's a Garrett G35 1050. I mean, it's a decent turbo. It says it can do 1,050 horsepower, so he is maxing that shit out. I think this guy is not telling me everything. Those valve covers make me really nervous. I wish there was a comment section, because anyone with a Supra would be like, that looks kind of weird. I think it's a beautiful car. I just think it's not a $200,000 Supra. Sorry. All right, next car is a 1993 Honda Civic, and he's asking $5,000. Pretty good price, pretty good price. Let's see why. First photo lets us kind of know he's got a boosted B series. Okay, we see a little turbo down here. No filter on that piece of shit. God damn it, motherfucker. Put a filter on your thing. Wrap it in a rubber. Do something. Looks like he's got a skunk manifold. Really bad paint job on his valve cover. Really orange peely. Volk rays. Mammy is home. Hi, Mammy. Say hi. The exterior looks like an absolute hunk of shit. Something you would see on OfferUp for probably about $2,500. He's only asking $5,000, which is pretty concerning because it is a boosted B series. I feel like a decent B series alone is worth $5,000. Then again, he is in Philadelphia, so who knows what the market is like out there. He has an energy wheel, 8-pillar gauges. I really like his manifold. His exhaust manifold looks really nice. The rest of it looks pretty good, but I really do like his exhaust manifold. Just put a filter on that thing. God damn it. Anyways, he says it's a B16 head, B18 block, GSR trans, P28 VTEC ECU on Hondata V3 Bluetooth. 115,000 miles. I mean, dude, for $5,000, I feel like that's a pretty good price too. So far, there's only been one idiot this episode to ask an outrageous amount for his car, and that was the fucking Super guy. Shame on you. All right, last car. We have a 1986 Toyota Corolla. Ooh, little 8.6. Okay, cool. It's an 8.6 from 8.6. Look at that bad boy. This has been posted about a month ago. Okay, we see a giant fucking dent on the hood. It's not that big, but whatever. It's a little coupe, not bad. Got some period correct wheels, missing a bumper, might have been sliding. Okay, aftermarket D&D wheel. I did some research into the D&D wheels and their hubs. Don't like their hubs. Their wheels are probably okay, but I definitely don't like their hubs. They make noise. They seem like they're just designed backwards. Personally, not a fan. See zip ties laying all throughout the interior and some missing bolts, so kind of know what you're expecting. The back seat, same thing, missing shit, but pretty much all there. Underneath the hood, this is where it gets a little weird. Not a 20 valve, not a SR20, not anything like that. It's a rotary. Why? I don't know. Some guy threw a rotary, an old rotary, a really old rotary, in an 8.6. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I think a 13B or something like that would be really cool, but that looks like it's out of like an FC or an FB. Like that is fucking old. And he's missing like half of it as well. So I really hope it runs. I guess let's check his description. It's a 1986 SR5 AE86 Trueno Coupe. Trueno, however you want to pronounce it. Rotary swapped, 12A Bridgeport, 5-speed RX7 manual transmission, RX7 rear differential with disc brakes, racing B intake manifold. Don't want to read all this bullshit. He never says if it runs or drives, so I would assume it does, but I don't know. I don't know if I trust that just by looking at the engine bay. To me, that doesn't look like a running car. But what do I know? It's not my rotary swapped AE86. He's only asking $7,500. I feel like the shell alone, just because people are so fucking stupid, would probably pay that. But you get a rotary with it, I guess. Seems cool. If it ran, had a turbo, probably be a pretty fun car. As is, probably underwhelming. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Which car, if you had the money, would you buy? I feel like everyone's gonna say Supra, but it just looked super sus. Anyways, guys, if you want to support the channel, go pick up a Simply carbon fiber wallet. Link in description down below. That's all I got for you guys today. Subscribe to see more videos like this one, and until next video, peace.